All right, hey everybody. This is Nash here. Just gonna do a little quick, morning pregame video preview on the Texas Longhorn Baylor game. Coming off the bye week after another close loss to Oklahoma State. I say another close loss coming off of Oklahoma close loss. Uh, Good time to have a bye week. Losing those games like that. Time to see how this team is gonna, come back. Did they mentally check out for this season, or are they gonna? Do they care? Do they have a lot of pride? There's guys that, hey, this they gotta get drafted or something, because they're seniors, So we'll see how they come back mentally. Ideally, you want to see them come back and come back strong. Uh, I don't know. I'm kind of I don't know which way I'm going on this. I think I'm leaning towards a Baylor win right now. And I hate saying that as a Longhorn fan, big time Longhorn fan, but I don't want to pump sunshine, and I think Baylor's a really good team. I think they're a better team than Oklahoma State. Uh, they have two dudes that you really got to watch out for at the running back position. This Tristan Ebner, that guy, he's your more elusive type back. And they got two in the Big 12. They have two running backs that finish with that are in the top 10 in rushing yards. And the other guy, Abram Smith, this dude is nuts. Over 53% of his not over 53, but 53% of his rushing yards have come after contact. That's 420 rushing yards after contact. He's averaging 7.5 yards per carry right now, which leads the Big 12 in running backs that have over 6.5 yards, or that have over 6.5 attempts per game throughout the season on average. And then you add on top of that the Gary Bohannon guy, their quarterback. 12 touchdowns to 1 interception right now. Incredible efficiency. He throws a really pretty ball. I love watching this guy's throw. I know I say that about a lot of guys, but this dude, if you watch his throw, it is just a beautiful ball. It's a nice tight spiral, damn near every time. Hits his guys in the chest. There was one play at the goal line where he has a guy pressure. It was against BYU. He has a guy pressuring him, and he stops his body because he knows he can't go forward anymore without getting sacked. And he just does a quick little arm flick and gets the ball right to his tight end right there for a quick gain. And I think had he seen the guy behind the option behind that guy in the end zone, he could have delivered an accurate ball to there. This dude's just nuts, and I think he can, and I think he will take advantage of Texas' defense. Now, they got a good field stretching wide receiver in Thornton, but honestly, I just think most of this wide receivers looking good is because of Gary Bohannon. This guy's I really like this Gary Bohannon guy. I'm a dynasty football player. I'll probably be getting him in some dynasty leagues in the future. But that's a little sidetrack video. Not video, but topic. But or comment, I should say. Yeah, so time to prediction time. It sucks. I think I'm going to go with a Baylor win right now. I can't make up my mind whether it's going to be a close win or a dominant win by Baylor. Because here's the deal. talk about the factors here. Baylor is, I believe, they're 6-1. They're, I mean, this is the first time since the Art Briles, just horrible, horrific program that they were running over there. I mean, it was a successful football program. They were making college football playoff noise, but they were doing it at all the wrong expenses. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to somehow get YouTube to mess with my videos, but if y'all feel so inquired to look at it, just type in Baylor problems, and I'm sure you'll find plenty of the info. But Dave Aranda's looking like he's got this ship turned around, and he's giving their fans, something that they hadn't seen since 2013. And that's a playoff-worthy team. This team is playoff-worthy. And they will attack you. And they are aggressive. A couple of examples. They were up 14 or 21 points against BYU. And they go for an onside kick. Completely catch them off guard and get it. I think they end up giving the ball back to BYU. But that's neither here nor there. Then there was another time, I think it was in the Oklahoma State game, maybe even the same BYU game, but I think it might have been Iowa State. Now I'm thinking about it, but they go for fourth down on their 30. So, if they were to not make the third down or the fourth down conversion, if they were to get tackled at the line of scrimmage, the ball's 10 yards away from the red zone. I mean, this team, if Texas is not mentally there this week, this is the wrong team to face. It is. And that's what worries me. I think if we're mentally there, we're going to come out and we're going to win the game. But if we either continue to check out in the fourth, if we check out in the fourth quarter, this team's going to come back. It will happen. I mean, I'm more confident about this team coming back than Oklahoma and Oklahoma State. Because this Gary Bohannon guy is, I don't want to keep, talking. I sound like I'm his biggest fan right now, but when you have the running backs that you have with him, and then you go and his adjusted completion percentage is at 76%, which is middle of the road for the Big 12, but it's the efficiency that he's doing it with. I mean, this guy, if you go and look at his NFL rating, it's in the top of the league, or top of the Big 12. So, conference, I should say. But we'll see. I'm hopeful that Texas is gonna have a good win here today. I think Bijan Robinson's gonna, as always, have a great game. I mean, that's not really an Einstein take. That's just, if Bijan Robinson has a bad day, then Texas we got just blown to smithereens. Or the situation that we shall not speak of. So, on that note, in the video, but yeah, Baylor win, Texas loss. I hope I'm wrong. Just like I said, Oklahoma, we were going to edge them out and have a close win. Oklahoma State, we're going to have a close win. I think we're going to have a close loss against Baylor. But, yeah, just, you got to look at I'm just thinking about, you got to look at the factors. Their stadium, that's going to be packed and loud, yeah. I'm going with Baylor close loss. I don't like to say it, but it is what it is. Hopefully I'm wrong. We'll have to see. Game's in about 6 hours here, so I'll catch y'all later. Hook 'em.